In this video here, something came to my mind, something I saw with my eyes, and it was me dabbing my foot, as you see right there. So sometimes when we're riding, we have these unexpected things happen. So I dabbed my foot, got my foot back on the peg, and coming in the next corner, boom, dabbed it again. Twisted my ankle a little bit, twisted my little knee a little bit, but got it back on the bike. So technique-wise, what we're talking about is being fast with those feet, having feel with those feet, and being able to get those feet out of trouble really quick by hitting the ground and getting back to the peg, or hitting the ground and getting right back to your motorcycle. Never leave it hanging out, never leave it flopping around, never leave it doing that. We all make mistakes and shit happens when we're not expecting it. So saying that, we've gone to this next video, and this next video is in slow motion. You see when I took this lunge on this rock, you see what happened to my ankle, you see what happened to my foot, you see what happened to my knee. There is instability, there is an unbalance right there. There is not, you have to have stability, you have to have strength, you have to have feel in your feet. Well, if I have that stability, strength, and feel in my feet, and I'm challenging myself this way with an unbalanced surface, especially with rocks that are different levels of height, different distance of steps, they move. Maybe I don't know if they move. So whatever it is, well, that's going to make my ankle stronger, my knee stronger, my hips stronger, my core stronger. Going to give me more balance, because you see I'm putting a rock over my head that's probably about 20-30 pounds back and forth each step. So now I'm unbalanced even more. So again, if your coach is having you do the same thing over and over and over, day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out, and you're not improving, well, there's a reason why you're not improving, is because you're not being challenged. The body needs to be challenged. The body needs to be shocked. If it's shocked, it improves, okay? It gets better. And when you do things like this, you're shocking the body. No, not making it dangerous, not doing something stupid where I can hurt myself. Yes, can I twist an ankle? Of course, but I'm going to take that chance, because that can happen on my motorcycle at any time. So how I train is how I race. So if I train in an unbalanced surface and be able to have that focus and that precision and that stability when I put my foot on a rock, and then have to bring this 30-pound rock back over my head and lunge onto another rock that I don't know if it's going to move, or it's a different level of height from the last step, well, that takes stability, strength, coordination, balance, efficiency, focus, intensity, because I got to hold it, and trust. Okay, so if you have that, well, then that's going to come out onto the bike. That's going to come out into your riding, because that's what motocross is asking you to have. So again, try to do things that are going to challenge you. Try to do things that are going to make your body stronger by doing creative things. Did I think of this? Did this come on a piece of paper? No, I just was running through the hills and doing some things and this and that, and I'm like, oh, check this out. And I did it once, and I was like, wow, I can't believe what a challenge that was for my whole body, and what a core workout that was, because there's so much instability and weight going over my head at all times that it caused an amazing workout. And what I got out of it was a lot of performance. My ankles feel stronger, my feet feel stronger, my knees feel stronger, my core stronger, my balance is better, my focus is better, my patience is more, because that's what it takes to get through something like this. And you can do this in your backyard. So that's what I'm saying, everybody, is stop being stuck. Stop doing the same fucking thing all the time. Do something different. All you coaches out there, get your guys off heart rates and lap times and all that shit. That's all you guys do, is just, it's like a bunch of cookie cutters out there just doing the same thing, following the leader. Nobody wants to have any creativity. Nobody wants to challenge themselves. They just want to do the same things. Let's put our bike stuff on. Let's go off our heart rate and let's go do some lap times. Let's go in the gym and do a bunch of planks, but make sure you have your sponsors and your hair done and all that bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Not that many people make it a long time in the sport, or do a lot of people make it in the sport. So saying that, you need to make sure that you're ready for all the consequences. You're ready for all the shit that can happen, come around the corner. You got to make sure your body's ready for what motocross is going to ask of you, and what it's going to put upon you with the intensity and the consequences that come from it. Okay, so again, how you train is how you race. How you do anything is how you do everything. So again, try to change some things up, challenge yourself, and make yourself where you don't need to rely on gimmicks or things that don't really have any scientific proof, like bracing. Okay, again, the most important thing is being strong, stable, coordinated, and efficient before the mistake happens, not being braced up for after the mistake leading to a crash happened. Does that make sense? If I'm in a better position before the mistake, that mistake will be less than. If I'm in a bad position before that mistake, well, now that mistake turned into a crash, okay? Because I started out in a bad position, because my body isn't efficient enough to put it in a strong position because of having to see up, or taking efficiency out of the body because you're locking up joints where the body's supposed to be able to move. So again, guys, I know this might be a little bit boring here watching this, but again, I just wanted to make sure you see how much stress and strain is on my feet, my ankles, my knees, okay? How much balance I have to have in these certain sections, so when that does happen at the track, my ankle, knees, and everything are strong. My core is strong. I'm quick with my feet because I have feel with them, so I know when it's hitting the ground, my foot's already moving, not hit the ground, twisted, pulled behind me, and I'm off the bike, and now I make a reaction to it. I want to make a reaction in the first point of contact. Right when I feel my foot move, boom, or hit something, I'm moving it. Same thing as like when I ride my motorcycle. Right when those tires lose traction, I'm already reacting to it. I'm reacting to it before the bike reacts to it, because I've done it so much, I have such a good feel with it. So the same thing with this. You get such a good feel and a balance with your feet and your body, well, then that comes out in everything you do, because the more functionally fit you are, the better at everything you're going to do. The more dimensionally fit you are, well, the better you're going to be at that one-dimensional movement. Okay? So challenge yourself. If you have a coach and they're doing the same fucking thing all the time, get rid of them, get somebody new, do it yourself. Get off the same old cookie cutter training that this whole sport does. Challenge yourself, make yourself more of a man, more of an animal, so when you come out on that bike, you can twist the gas like you want, and you can get the results that you deserve, and you can be satisfied with this career instead of kicking yourself in the ass the rest of your life.